I'm getting no emulator.
So
I'm gonna start this over. I'm gonna not click
okay,
outside.
come on.
I'm gonna make sure I don't click outside the window. And I'm actually gonna start the timer as well.
Okay.
What's up, Saro? Good to see you, dude.
Oh hell, there was a good couple hundred frames in the beginning of that. That was just you on the title screen.
Yep.
So all in all, that was still a. Let's see, from.
Well, the reason for that is because it's when you press
600 frames a second. So that's still 10 seconds faster from the math that I'm doing in my head. If it really is 60 frames a second, but yeah.
Well, are you going by just when Paul hits his timer?
Yeah. When Paul hits his timer, well, I did the math on just the rounded down to 3652 that he's got. Because I did 37 times 60 minus 8, so that would be 3652. Well, 36 minutes 52 seconds in just seconds. And then I multiplied that by 60. And that's how I got 132,720.
Bam. Holy water, Batman.
Those are...
Oh.
Got a lot of splits.
Why didn't I jump for that guy? Normally I jump for that guy. I hope that's not like failed inputs or something.
Oh, good question.
That's another thing I'm worried about is if it turns out all this time that there's like somewhere in the movie file where the inputs get out of sync. That happened on my SNES on my SNES TAS I did of Wizard of Oz. Why did it jump right there?
What do you mean?
Something's wrong. No, something just feels wrong. I don't know. I mean, it's synced up now, so I guess I'm not gonna complain. But that was an extra jump. I don't remember making that jump.
Oh, you might have. You know, human error and all that.
If it starts looking like I'm making clear errors. Okay, maybe, well, whatever. I mean, it's 2 frames. I'm not concerned about that. But I really hope the inputs don't get out of sync on this task. FSO has been good about never ever doing that. Whereas every other emulator has had that problem.
Adventures of Simon and his Arrow Helper.
Yeah.
Just make a complete Castlevania game that's nothing but point and click. The true Castlevania adventure. Click,
Yeah.
click, 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 click.
How did it go left there? God, man, I don't remember making all these errors. Okay, that was intentional. I guess in this first part, I just kind of like... I mean, so far it's only added up to like a few frames, so it's okay. But... I'm making a lot of stupid mistakes in this first part. It's gonna start looking better at the end, I'm sure. In fact, it's gonna start looking too good at the end.
Oh, not necessarily, because... Well, if Paul can make his route look perfect damn near every frickin' time he does it, then... I don't really think there's so much as too good. So this is how you're gonna make your splits too?
Yep.
Lazy ass.
I tried to,
That's great.
I tried to, like, place what time to split during... Why do you need the ribs so soon? Yes,
Yeah, I've tried fighting her without the rip too. It definitely goes faster if you have it.
you can jump over her fireballs, but, the fastest way to kill her is to get really close to her, and that means the fireballs will be so close together that it's really hard to jump.
Okay, and I'm also gonna have to pay attention to when you buy your oak steaks too.
The other thing is having enough hearts for the chain whip, which I guess is possible if I farm the zombies a little more.
Ah, they're skeletons.
I probably didn't have to kill that skeleton right there.
No.
Like that.
No.
Well, you haven't seen it yet.
I can already tell you that no, you shouldn't have.
Well,
Because I know which one you're talking about too.
I wanted his heart. I was happy to get his heart. I just spilled a little bit of milk. Oopsie.
Yeah, you definitely didn't have to. But yes, it's for hearts, it's to get it out of the way, but most importantly to get the rib for the Carmilla fight.
Oh, I remember why
I can't.
I remember why that.
Yeah, I can't.
I remember why I killed that skeleton now. It's because then he respawns as you're going back, whereas otherwise he's still on the screen. And then you get that's two hearts on the way.
Anyways, I can't really tell if you're getting good or bad hard RNG from these gargoyles.
I believe I started the grind with 140 something, and just in a single segment, I have gotten up to 180 before. And 140 is actually pretty crappy on the low end of things, but I haven't really tried that much to know for sure. But
And you're talking about from the skeleton grind or the gargoyle grind?
on the gargoyle grind.
Okay, so you started it at...
Yeah,
Okay.
I started with about 140 hearts, which is pretty crappy.
And you left at how much?
At 210.
You left at 210.
Yeah. And there's a reason I found out a reason to get the extra ones. Oh, I love the way I
Okay,
do this
so
screen.
you got kind of low to average,
Yeah, I would say low average. Low, medium low.
yeah, that was definitely a lower average on hard RNG with those gargoyles.
Oh, I forgot to.
Well, at the same time, Paul, we still haven't completely that
grind didn't have to be
got
that long
this
though.
perfected yet.
And also keep in mind, I'm going back. Well, I'm leaving the skeleton grind a whole lot sooner. Oh yeah, and I screwed this up really bad, so I accounted for even more, and I just didn't even go back to this. So that's like 10 seconds right there.
Okay.
I went back to this town 10 seconds too early, roughly.
Okay. So that's 10 seconds of extra grinding you're supposed to do for the skeletons.
I think I just wound up saying, you know what, I'm gonna count for human error. Fuck it. Oh no, that's right, because I didn't get the oak steak the second time in the mansion. So
Okay.
and it saves time to do that, but it's very, very dangerous, and I probably would never do it in a run. So I said, you know what, that cancels it out.
Okay, so instead what you did was you got 1 or 2 oak steaks at Carmilla's mansion.
I got one oak steak at Carmilla's mansion.
Okay, and then the next ones you got at, or at least the next one you got at the Heart Mansion, and then
I got one.
I think you bought 2 at Death's Mansion.
Yes, 1 at the Heart Mansion, 2 at Death.
Okay, so 1 for each mansion up until Death's Mansion, where you buy 2. Okay.
And that Paul's right though. That grind did not have to be that long, and normally it's not.
No, it really
It was
didn't.
really
so.
bad luck.
Okay, so
But
if
I
you want to
also-
go for human error, I guess we can do that for human error. But even with human error, that's a lot of human error.
Okay, I'm not counting the town as human error because, again, normally I would get 2 steaks in the first mansion there, and I didn't. But it saves time not to.
Well, if it saves time not to, then you probably perfect, doing that instead.
The reason I don't is because getting there without a game over is extremely hard. Oh, really? I didn't have to hit that block. I should have hit the one before it. That would have saved time. That's okay. Not very much. And, okay, so the mess up in the town where I get there too early, that is canceled out. That is about the exact same amount of time lost as time gained getting the oak steak I would never get. So I'm not counting that at all. But I am going to count the grind, which should be...
Yes, Paul. We get laurels so that we can cross the swamp.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have laurels, you can't cross it. Period. You do not have enough health.
Yeah,
Even if you
I
jump
tried.
across and you manage to do it perfectly, you cannot do it.
Well, there's that and the enemies. The enemies
That
suck.
and the enemies.
The enemies take
will
32 hits to kill.
really fuck you over.
Like, I couldn't even get past the enemies. I tried, but I just couldn't.
So the extra 50 hearts for the laurels is definitely worth it.
You might be able to get through the marsh. I don't know. If there were no enemies.
I tried doing it multiple times.
You got past the enemies?
No. I mean,
That's what I mean. I mean, I tried to do it.
With the enemies there,
I tried to get past the enemies, but I
you're
couldn't.
really cutting it close if you jump the entire time. Because I had it on turbo for 30 FPS for button pushes, so he was he was jumping the entire time, and I still didn't have enough health to get to the end of it. I almost got to the end of it, but not quite.
Those enemies hurt so bad. So anyways, normally I'd have another oak steak here so that I can account for a game over that I'd inevitably probably get.
Yeah, maybe.
And I got some average luck
Or
in
you
this
just get
mansion.
better with practice, one of those two.
I got average luck in this mansion, I would say.
As far as heart luck goes?
No, Spear Knights.
Oh.
I got hit twice. I love the song. Oh, check out what I do for these skeletons. I love that. You'll see in a few minutes. Or a few seconds.
Oh, the 2 skeletons that are at the top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get hit there. I just liked it because, you know, it's...
That was nice, actually.
It's actually pretty easy to do.
That actually didn't look too bad.
You just throw holy water at a certain time. It even works with a whip. But,
Oh, so long as it's
But they
something to stun them at a proper time, then yeah.
but the whip doesn't stun them enough, so it doesn't stun them for long enough, so they wind up further away when they come to. And so you have to take a damage from the back one in order for that to work.
You kind of forgot your splits and stuff.
Don't care. I'll remember the next one. I'm just enjoying this. It's nice.
Yeah.
At least I have a time. If it starts
Yeah.
and it finishes, that's all I really care. I'm probably gonna pause at the end so that I don't have these splits saved. Anyways, I found out you can hit her 9 times. Oh, why did I
Are you
keep
fucking
that?
serious?
Yeah. Actually, you can hit her 10 times. 10 times. Maybe 11. But I'm not sure. I think I got her 9 times at least once here. Maybe not. And this is about average luck for Camilla as well.
Yeah, your whipping skills with Carmilla are fucking legendary. God damn.
I did that at 100% speed. And I started to get really... There it is. There's a 9. I had some 10s, like... It was rare, but I got them eventually sometimes. Yeah, this is average luck for Carmilla. Cry more, bitch.
Yeah, this is average luck for her. Oh, yeah. Did you tell Paul your discovery on her and when she does her movements and shit?
Oh... I'm still not sure about that.
Okay. Okay, Paul, well, right now the theory on Carmilla and her tears and shit, seems to be your movement, too.
That's a required damage boost, so I said, fuck it, I'll just die there.
Carmilla takes a little bit longer, but not that much, actually.
I did
That's
this a
only because you
little
don't have
too
a-
perfect. I would never do it that fast. Do you know about the floor?
Never say never.
But that'll make up for shitty Camilla.
Oh god, and then you had to go down all of those stairs, too, so yeah, that was,
And lag frames. This is a problem.
okay. You could probably... Oh yeah, and then Bad Night.
I tried to
That's,
kill them. I tried my damnedest to kill them, and I couldn't. That bad night I was okay with. I tried my ass off to save state my way through there without taking 2 hits.
I wonder if it'd be better if you tried to do a floor drop from those stairs up there.
I tried. One of them has you landing on a skeleton and go in the wrong direction. The other has him in a pretty. It's a pretty good. I mean, it's okay, but they still wind up kind of funky when you get to the bottom.
Okay. Looks like.
But it is definitely faster if I do that. But I just kind of assumed I didn't get the floor drop.
Okay.
But yeah, I tried them both.
Well, generally one of those skeletons is also supposed to hit you off in
Forgot to split.
in the direction toward the entrance.
I would have liked to do that floor drop at the top of town. Unfortunately, you can't do that. You can't get him during nighttime on the way back, so no floor drop. Otherwise, I would have just waited until I got back to get the blue ball.
Well, that was a nice one-time.
That floor
floor
drop
drop.
seems to be like consistently the first try or bust. It's like first try or 10th for that floor
Yeah.
drop. I don't know why that
That's
is.
very odd.
It's just how
Yeah.
it is. And I can kill things in 2 hits. It feels so good.
Mm-hmm. And it lasts that way for quite some time too.
Okay, I do your tricks here. I don't think you were in chat at the time, but
As far
the
as
block glitch.
with the oak stake guy.
Yes.
Ah, nice.
I do it right here. It doesn't save that much time because if you see, you have to wait a whole cycle. But it does save a little time, and it was pretty easy to do, so I decided to do it and include it in the route. Yeah, Camilla does take a while.
Need to see how far you do. Okay. Yeah.
So far, I'd say, you know, given how perfectly I run through the end of the game.
Yeah, I didn't come in until around Death's Mansion or something like that.
Given how well I run through the end of the game, I'd say this averages out to pretty average playthrough. Well, no, pretty damn good playthrough, I should say. Oh, this floor...
it really is a pretty damn good playthrough, period, but...
This stupid floor block, I couldn't get it. I just couldn't get it in like a million tries. I couldn't... that was the best that was 8 tries. That's the best I could do it with save states, and I don't know why.
Yeah, that would definitely make up for something else.
I've done that on the second try, but man, I spent like forever on it, and I just couldn't get it faster than the 5th try. And that try was like the 8th try, which annoys me to no end. The L for the floor drop. Oh
yeah, and Death's Mansion
with the secret, yeah, the secret wall and the secret book.
Yeah, the one that actually tells you what to do.
I did this section a little perfect. I don't know if I should have done it this perfect.
I'll see when it shows up on stream.
No, never mind. It's not that perfect. Because I did a little waiting. I did some theory routing.
You know, I always wondered something, and I don't know if I'd ever be good enough or fast enough to do it, but if you manage to jump through one of those screens that kind of has to readjust itself, I wonder if you could do a floor drop before the screen adjusts itself, or at least do your jump there, and see whether or not there's some kind of glitch to keep falling through, or if it's just going to do the water death thing.
I don't know.
That was something I was probably going to try myself at some point in time, but as is right now, I kind of took a small break from doing this a little bit, but yeah, I'm definitely going to get right back on it here in about a week or two. When I finally have all my components and everything else that I need. Yeah, so far your stuff really doesn't look too much more perfect than the norm, so...
Yeah, it's like... I mean, given that first...
Or at least the way you're supposed to do it, I should say.
Okay, that menu is way too fast. Nobody can do it that fast.
You should see Paul's menuing. He's pretty freaking quick.
Okay. That one just seemed a little unrealistic there, though. I remember that one, though. I frame advanced that one. I frame it because I had remembered I needed something in the menu, like inches from the screen on the save state. Before you say that screen's too perfect, I did that in my first try. And look how much health I've got here. Oh my god. I'd probably normally have some health from like a game over or something, but that means I had to get through that swamp extremely slow.
Yeah, and that's not a it's not necessarily a good thing.
But I just, ugh, I still don't know the best time to game over. I want to say sometime before Camilla's mansion, but I grind enough hearts to account for.
Yeah.
Like I grind enough hearts to account for the heart mansion too when I need to get that oak stake. And
You got plenty of enemies to pass through all the way there, so that's why I said if you get the oak stake in yeah, if you get the oak stake in the Rib Mansion, or the second oak stake, then you can probably safely game over. Oh, no, I take that back. After you buy the laurels, that's when you can safely game over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what I decided on eventually. I remember now. The problem after that, though, is, believe it or not, it's getting enough hearts for the heart mansion.
That actually is kind of strange. If you're having trouble getting hearts for that.
You kill 8 enemies.
You got a lot of enemies you kill on the way.
No, you have 8 enemies. Exactly. From Camilla's mansion all the way to the heart mansion. So it's impossible even with perfect luck. Oh, that's a little too perfect. Oh my god.
What?
Second try floor drop there. Whatever.
Nah, that's... I mean, you're trying to TAS this, so... Okay. So then you got death.
I'm also considering what it means for the rest of the run. I got out of that menu a little too slowly. Not the menu, but the dialogue.
Yeah.
Only like a quarter second.
And that death fight, you can generally try and practice that one to get on your first try. I mean, you don't have to, but definitely helps.
I'd say I got it at average pace. Why did I do that? Jesus, that skeleton sucked. Oh, probably so that he would be at the stairs when I grab his heart or something? I don't know. I should have just ignored him or something. Oh, but you can't ignore him, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, so...
Should have...
No, I did that right. I did that right, because the only other option to get his heart is going left past the stairs, and I
How's it going, Ania Cat?
Hey, Cat, how you doing? That gargoyle could have been faster. Damn it, what the hell am I doing? Oh well, quarter second.
Yeah, and another time that you can die safely would be after you get the second oak stake from here.
Oh, I was supposed to throw a knight at that spear knight. Forgot about that. A knife.
Kniff.
A knife.
Kniffy.
I could probably throw one at that one too.
Okay, and then you go. Then you opt to go down the stairs instead of trying for the floor drop. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I decided never to go for that again. It just doesn't save that much.
Well, it probably would if you got it on the first try, but if you didn't, it'd still be like.
I have never once even gotten it on the 10th try. It's like one of those really low probability ones for some reason.
Well, if you do it on the right side, that might mess with it. But if you do it on the left side and you just do the skip down that first step, that first section, that would, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Oh, I missed so many.
No, he's fucking up a little bit, Paul. It's perfectly fine.
What do I need hearts? Oh, for daggers. I wound up getting a lot more than I needed to, yeah.
Yeah, he got a fuck ton more than he really needed. My god, you had like 112, pretty close to this section. So yeah, you were way above where you needed to be.
Let's see.
But then again, you also have heart
I'm
paranoia
getting
too.
good heart luck in this final section, though.
Yeah, when you don't need hearts anymore.
I need them for daggers. Ooh,
For
wow!
daggers,
I
that's
got
it.
hearts. I got hearts from every single one. Wow.
Yeah,
Anyways,
which once again
in
really
the final
doesn't matter.
In the final stretch, I throw about 20 daggers. That means, I believe, after this town? Yeah, right about
40.
after this town is
That's
right.
a grand total of 40 40 hearts.
Yep. Well, not a grand total. There's still the hearts before that. That I throw at the skeleton
No,
the
I'm
chain
just
dragon
saying a
heads.
grand total of how many you use.
And I also missed a few. There was a few spear knights that I used a whip on that I should have used daggers on.
Okay, so even for human error, that's still say 5. Let's say if you miss 5 extra ones, which would be 50 hearts. So 50 hearts, pretty much the most.
Yeah, I got that.
And then of course, a
right
couple of
most
these guys you
possible
probably
block.
should have jumped at.
It's still a good run. I mean, this is still like what a world record-based run would be like.
True. How's it going, Orange Onion? Oh, tuna is delicious. The delay right there with that skeleton.
Which one? Oh, that was deliberate.
Yeah.
That was deliberate. In case I missed that jump out of the blocks, I want him against the wall. And so it's a tiny delay there.
Alright, fair enough. I don't know, bot. You would sound pretty delicious.
I could have jumped over him. Damn it. I totally forgot about that. When you throw a dagger there, you're supposed to jump, not whip him. Oh, wait, no, that's right. That doesn't work because... Now I
No,
remember.
he's walking towards you, so...
He's not when
You
I get
could've
there,
jumped
though.
over.
I remember now that the amount of time I would have to wait in order to wait for him to start walking when I get there is more than a whip. More than a single whip crack. I did that damage boost just because. It just looks
Man.
awesome. I love that whip. I love that damage boost. I'm playing Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, that damage boost can happen every once in a while, so it's not a problem.
I hate this freaking flower. I wound up just jumping over that so that I wouldn't have to go into the menu. I tried my ass off to not get hit by that stupid fireball. I just couldn't. Yeah, little jump there. I don't think I lost much time. I still whipped him right about the time he unstuns. And just kept going. Okay, this screen, I love this screen. I love this screen. I hope I did it right. So 33 minutes. This is good, isn't it?
At this point in time, yes.
Well, end of 33 minutes. It's getting to 34.
Okay. You could probably do it faster.
That delay was intentional. It's impossible not to have it.
That's fine. It's not even a second delay, so
There was no other way.
yeah, that's fine.
Oh, and I found a cool trick for this last crow, like right at the last minute. Just jump. Just jump into that one half missing block. And he winds up just stopping right above your head.
So pretty much the same strats that you use for the rest of them, only a tighter jump.
Yeah. I don't have to whip him though because he actually stops and flies back up if you don't whip him. But I whipped him anyway just for good measure.
Okay, and then you get here to Drax Mansion.
35. Drax Mansion 35. How long does it take to finish Drax Mansion?
Depends on if you get none, one, or both of the floor drops.
Oh, I got one.
So that's more along the lines of an average.
I got the one that I think is faster.
Oh, another thing. If you do end up doing the first floor drop, try and immediately do the second one, like right after that. I mean, it's not gonna change that much time if you miss it, but that means you don't have to walk all the way to the left and then back to the right to get down. I'll explain later. That, and you're also killing him with only golden knife and not whipping him at all, which is a lot slower.
Yep. I tried to kill him with whips, I just couldn't.
Just learn to math, and yeah.
I mean, with
Think
flame,
about how many knives you should throw, and then do the rest with whips.
all I remember is that we clocked 33 seconds. And bam, it's 36:44.
36:44. And that was also including 10 seconds you were pretty much standing outside the town door. Put in other mistakes, so yeah, you could save
Yeah, but I'm
quite a bit of
comparing
time
to
from that still.
If you compare it to Paul's 36:52, it was a 36:52. Yeah. I mean, he has to wait 30 seconds or so for that spear knight. What else? Oh, a floor drop. That first floor drop takes forever. The rest of the run was pretty solid, I'd say. Oh, he had a death. I think this run had about as many mistakes as Paul's run.
Yes, but which
Well.
ones? Yeah, but which ones can be fixed the most?
Well, the town
Because you had quite a few.
in mine or Paul's?
Yours.
Oh, okay. The town getting. Oh, let's see. Okay.
The town was